Hi guys, me again. Oh gosh, it's warm today. So, what's been going on? A lot's been going on and not good stuff's been going on. We've recently lost somebody in the family. My dad hasn't been too great. There was just loads of things going on. And so I thought, right, just need to get away. I need to get away and reset. So me and my son went up to North Wales for a couple of days. Well, it was meant to be a couple of days. On the way up there, he started getting poorly, and then got to my sister's house, and he wasn't great. He had bellyache, so he was up a couple of times in the night. Next day, I took him to hospital, and they thought he had grumbling appendix or appendicitis, whatever it's called. So anyway, we went back to my sister's house and he was okay, he was just uncomfortable. He still got stomachache, but as soon as he felt better, we came back then. So it didn't feel like a break at all. Got home late, like 11:30 at night. Was working all day the next day, early, and then today, first day off, and I said to my son, right, that's it, I'm just catching up today, washing, lying, relaxing day. Got woken up at 5:45 this morning with a magpie in my bedroom. I left the window open and he'd just come in, couldn't find his way back out again. Always trying to wake me up for food, can't decide. Then my brother asked if I would go into town with them because they got to get a couple of things. And so I said yeah, so we went into town. So I've just come home now, and I thought, right, I'm doing a video. I've been home 2 days now and I haven't been able to do any filming, so I'm going to do some filming now. So lots been going on in the background here. I have mentioned things going on, and I know you guys understand when I go a bit quiet that stuff's going on, but I like to check in to let you know I'm still here, we're still here. So I managed to go to the allotment really quickly last night after work, just to do some harvesting and a bit of deadheading, and I'm absolutely gutted. My tomatoes have got blight up at the allotment. I had 4 spare, I put them up there, and oh no, it's got in the tomatoes. Gutted. So yeah, 4 tomato plants in the allotment. There was nothing when I left, absolutely fine. Come home and they've got blight. Like the stems are rotten, they've got blight. So I just picked, that's all the tomatoes I had anyway, and I picked them to put them in the window, but this tomato is going brown, and it's a shame because this is why I grow yellow ones, because they're so much better than red ones at not getting blight. But both my plot neighbours have got tomatoes, and they're both new, but one family is very new, and I don't think they realise they've got blight in their tomatoes, and I haven't seen them because I've been away, and I didn't check either before I went, but never mind. The tomatoes are covered in blight, and I think it's just an allotment thing, you know, that we're bound to get blight a lot more sooner because there's so many people growing tomatoes. But yeah, I don't know, they might have got the tomatoes, is that one as well? Yeah, but I'm going to see if these ripen. I did actually have a couple of yellow ones ready before I left. I thought I'll leave them because it'll be lovely when I get home, and they've gone. Somebody's had them, or something has had them. So I'll put these in the window now to see if they ripen in time or if they just turn to mush. I kind of had a feeling that this year was going to be bad for tomatoes because of the weather. Okay, so I can't believe this. I picked a load of squash before I went, and I made my dad a massive pan of ratatouille, so he had that all portioned up. He just had to put it in the microwave to reheat it. But I came back and look at the size of these, yay! And I had an even bigger green one, but I gave that to my plot neighbours. They're new as well. I don't think they managed to get anything planted this year. That I've got 2 little yellow courgettes as well. And I'm going to do some courgette and potato soup. I've dug some potatoes up, Cara potatoes. With the blight going around, I've got to be careful and keep an eye on them because I don't want potatoes get the blight as well, and I don't want that. And then I got a basket full of green beans, purple ones are my favourite ones. I picked 2 bags before I left and put them in the freezer. So yeah, I will, there's another tomato. I will process these as well. When we go into town, there is a lovely fruit and veg man. There's 2 actually. There's one as you come into town, and then there's one further down in the centre by the castle, by the indoor market. And I always go to him because I find his fruit and veg better. But I do get suckered in sometimes to this other guy, and it looks absolutely amazing. He picks the fruit for you, and I think he tries to get rid of all the manky stuff first, so by the time you get home. So my dad likes these big satsumas, they're huge and gorgeous, and I bought him a load last time I went into town, and I got back and they were really dry. So anyway, I said to my son today, if we're going in, we'll get a chance, we'll go and see the fruit and veg man. So I spent £9 in total, but £8 of it was for my dad. Sorry. I spent £9 in total, £7 of it was for my dad, and then I spent £2. So I got my dad punnet of grapes, punnet of strawberries, I think there was 16 donut peaches or flat peaches. I got him nectarines, and I got him the satsumas, but I only managed to get him a couple of them because they were 2 for £1. So I got that for him sorted, and then I got a punnet of blackberries for my son because they're his favourite. So I managed to get a punnet of blackberries for my son, and I know it's blackberry season, but these are absolutely huge and gorgeous. And the blackberries that I tend to pick wild aren't that big. They're really tasty. You have to soak them because of the bugs in them, but I tend to freeze them and use them over winter then. But they had a table and everything was £1, and it's where they get rid of all their stuff that's past their best by. And I tried to have a look through, and I got a massive bag of peppers for £1. Look all them. I thought I'm going to make some soup. Yeah, they'll be perfect for soup. I need to do that today. So I'm going to do some courgette and potato soup. I'm going to do some roasted red pepper soup. I'm also going to do some sweet and sour or honey and soy sauce peppers with rice, and that will make another meal for us. So money is super tight at the moment because it's the 6 weeks holiday, and I want to do some stuff with my son as well. Like we want to maybe go for a picnic or go to the park, and then I can buy an ice cream or stuff like that. So where I take my money from is my food budget. There's not a lot growing in the allotment. I've come back, I had loads of lettuce growing, that's gone. There is nothing left. I had swede, they've gone, they've been eaten. I had some giant kohlrabi, some Chinese cabbage, they've been eaten. My cucumber plants, I've still got no cucumbers. It's too cold, they don't like it. I've got some peas. My beetroot are really slow. My spring onions are really slow. But I'm just grateful for little bits. I've got little bits. I've got some herbs, and so that's helping my food budget at the moment massively. The people in the Airbnb left me some more olive oil. Very fancy little bottle, and also some English breakfast Twinings tea. So I'm just having a cup of tea now, and then I'm going to start on my cooking. My dad always says that he doesn't like soup, but when I make it he eats it, so it's handy for him to have as well. And then he can just chuck it in the microwave and reheat it, can't he? Yeah, so right, I am going to get on with that now. Yay! Okay, so I've got these red peppers, some onions, garlic, salt and olive oil. These are going in the air cooker now, and this is going to be my roasted red pepper soup. and then I chopped and prepped the rest of the peppers, and I've got a bowl here of courgette and potatoes, and I've got a stock cube here. I'm going to boil them in a minute. I don't put garlic. I used to put garlic in with my squash soup and my butternut squashes, but I just think it makes them taste funny. Okay, right, I'm going to get this ready and I'll be back when it's all cooked. Yay! Hi guys, so I've just popped out now to Home Bargains to get some organic slow pallets, because otherwise I'm not going to have anything to eat during the winter, and I haven't got one lettuce left. And they were big lettuces and they've just eaten a lot, so I just want a sprinkle, because I usually say I put a sprinkle down once the plant is strong enough to get going, it's fine then, but at the moment it's not. They're just annihilating everything. So pop to Home Bargains, and sometimes they have some really good deals on, but there wasn't that much today. But I managed to get a pot of coleslaw for 30p. I got a kilogram of carrots for 65p, and a kilogram of chicken breast, frozen I know, but £3.29. Can't believe it. So yeah, super chuffed with that. The chicken, I think I'm going to take one out of here and we're going to have some chicken. I'm doing some chicken for my dad basically, because he won't just eat vegetarian meals. I know he's got no choice because he can't get up or anything like that, but I thought if I do him a bit of chicken, that will keep him happy. But me and my son are more than happy to just have the peppers. Okay, so the soup is done. The courgette and potato, gorgeous. My son and my dad have had that because that was ready first. And I think I mentioned that my dad is not a massive soup fan, but when I make it for him, he really does eat it. So here is the red pepper soup, and this is my favourite. Oh, gorgeous. So I got the peppers, onions and garlic, and I roasted them in my air fryer with a bit of this olive oil and some salt. And then once that was done, I put it in this jug with a little bit of water. I didn't add any stock or anything like that because there was plenty of salt in it. Whisked it up, and then I added half a tub of soft cheese to make it just really creamy. So I've got chicken in the air fryer now for my dad and my son if he wants any, but just one chicken breast. I've had the rice here soaking just in some cold water, so that shouldn't take too long now. And I'm going to fry some peppers and onions in some soy sauce and honey. Okay, the rice and the, I don't know what to call them, we'll say the honey and soy sauce peppers are done. So I literally fried some peppers, fried some onions, added, once they were softened a little bit, I added some water so they could cook a little bit more. I added some soy sauce, tomato puree and some honey to it. I let it cook for a bit and simmer for a bit. Then I added some corn flour and water to thicken it up and served it with some rice. To the rice I added star anise and some cloves. I cooked some chicken in the air fryer for my dad and pulled it apart and I shredded it, and there we go, look at that, how gorgeous is that. And then my son's going to have some of this chicken as well. I'm just going to have the peppers. It smells gorgeous. I've had a little taste. It tastes gorgeous, and yeah, I don't know, when I batch cook and I plan my meals, I seem to relax and not stress so much, especially now it's the school holidays. I've got a list on the fridge that I've started of everything I spent so far, so we'll see. Hopefully I can keep that as low as possible. I'm covered in corn flour, sorry guys. Right, I am going to take this to my dad and then sort me and my son out. Okay, so I've had some dinner and I feel a bit better now. Gosh, I went so tired. I was tempted to have a little power nap. Oh, anyway, had food, got a second wind. That's the only thing that I hate when I'm doing a bit of a meal prep is all the washing up. But anyway, that's done now. So dinner, the peppers and rice. Oh, it was so good. The sauce was literally soy sauce, honey and tomato paste. Sometimes I put tomato sauce in it, but I didn't. It was tomato paste, thickened it up with some corn flour. Oh, so good. My dad and my son had some chicken and I've got a portion left, so that can be somebody's dinner tomorrow. I've got the soup here, so the courgette and potato. I use yellow courgette, so that's why it's looking so yellow. And then it's not roasted red pepper, is it? Should we say air fryer peppers soup? And this would be really, really good with some pasta as well. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow's dinner we might have this sauce or soup, whatever you want to call it, with some pasta, and just have this one as some soup. My dad really enjoyed it, my son really enjoyed it, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Right then, so I have started my list here of how much I'm keeping a record of how much I am spending. I've got some peppers still left in the fridge because I want to do that, like salt and pepper chips. I don't know if I want to do chips or like potatoes. I've got some potatoes in the allotment that I can dig up. Yeah, I might do potatoes and not chips, we'll see, but that's going to be one meal. And then also there's carrots. My dad has got a bag of new potatoes in his fridge that need using, so I'm going to do a massaman curry as well. And I'm really, really chuffed that I got that bag of frozen chicken because it just makes my life a little bit easier. Don't have to cook loads of different meals. I can just add a bit of meat to the meals that I've made vegetarian. Yes, right, okay, so I'm going to finish my washing up now and I'm going to head over to the allotment. I wasn't going to go today because I'm so tired, but I've just got to push myself through it and go. And it'll be nice and cool up there now, it'll be nice and quiet. And even if I don't do anything, I just like getting up there. It helps my mental health, oh, amazingly. Even though nothing's really growing apart from the beans and the courgettes, which happens every year really. I'm always guaranteed to get beans and courgettes, so I'm very grateful for that. But I have plenty of flowers, got loads of flowers, so I'll tinker with them and deadhead and tie them in if they're going a bit floppy. Right then guys, thanks for watching, take care and I will see you soon. Bye!